Hello. I'm going to be playing Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, for hopefully the first playthrough. Ignore that, I was just testing some things. The reason the uploads have been taking so long, and by that I mean I took like a fucking week break, is because I tried to record Dark Souls 3 like a day or two after the first video, the MCC one, but I couldn't get it to work properly, and by that I mean it was dropping frames like crazy when I tried to record. This game was having the exact same problem, and I think I fixed it, even if the recording's going to look like complete ass. Hopefully that means once this is done, I'll be able to play some Dark Souls 3, and hopefully Dark Souls 1 as well. Which will be nice. Since Dark Souls is my favorite game series, or more specifically Bloodborne, which is my favorite game of all time, by like a mile. The build I'm planning on doing, I might switch it around later, but what I'm planning on doing is doing a dual-wield Ultra Greatsword build, specifically with the normal Greatsword, the Ultra Greatsword, as confusing as it is, and the Fume Ultra. The reason I'm doing dual-wield is because, well, this is the only game in the series that has proper dual wielding that isn't extremely limited with weapon. So, I'd like to take advantage of that. I've played Dark Souls 2 a little bit before. Specifically, I've played roughly up to, I believe, the Belfry Luna, right before the Gargoyle boss fight. If I'm correct. I'm gonna switch this. Sorry, I know I didn't really have a plan for what my character's gonna look like. I have a hard time multitasking, easily at least. So, I'm probably gonna have a lot of pauses in between where I'm talking. Hopefully I'll get better at it, but it'll take a bit most likely. For my Souls history, I have completed the entirety of Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, and Bloodborne. Every boss. Well, I've not really... I've touched a very small amount of Demon Souls in Dark Souls 2, as I said earlier. But basically none. Reason being, with Demon Souls, I'm waiting for the remake, or for me to be able to get a PS5 so I can play the remake. And because of scalpers, the little shit fucks they are, it's been taking a while. Me and my mom have been looking since, I believe, November. And we haven't found any that isn't, like, grossly overpriced. Because me and her refused to pay fucking $1,000 for the PS5. At that fucking point, I might as well just buy a full-on gaming PC. Be a huge mistake to do that, and anyone who's really desperate for PS5, I recommend you don't do that either. It's not worth it. Not only is the PS5 just not worth $1,000, not only is the PS5 not worth $1,000, but you shouldn't support scalpers anyways. They're not very nice people. Well, I don't know how they are as people, but I know it's pretty fucking scummy to overpriced shit that expensive, and of course corporations aren't doing anything about it, because of course they aren't. Just pissing me off like crazy. A lot of things about America are pissing me off recently. Also, while I'm fighting enemies, especially tougher ones, I probably will stay relatively silent. This guy won't, because this guy's a complete fucking pushover. Just gotta stay near his butt, and he won't really be able to attack you. Not to mention, pretty much all of his attacks are incredibly easy to dodge. It's a complete fucking pushover. He's tanky and he hits hard, plus he has that fucking annoying ass grab. But he's so fucking easy to dodge. I'm not gonna be trying particularly hard in this playthrough, because, you know, I'm not very good at this game. This game feels really clunky. I'm not used to the way this game plays. Multitude of reasons. I'm also playing offline, so I don't get invaded by anyone, and I refuse to cooperate with anyone. Well, I guess if one of my friends decides to play with me, maybe, but probably not. I don't even know if anyone I know has a PC version of Dark Souls 2. I know one of my friends has the entire series on consoles, but I do not play it on PC. As far as I know, none of my other friends who actually play on PC have this game. What I'm probably gonna do with this game, at least, like the order, is I'll probably do like 1 or 2 areas video. Specifically for this one, I'll definitely do all things Betwixt, and probably Majula. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want it to be too long of a video, because the MCC one took like 12 hours to upload. I would prefer to avoid that if possible. Can I turn up the brightness? I can. Doesn't really help much, but it's better than nothing. And I'm also gonna be the order I'm gonna be doing is gonna be the same order as like the only proper 100% playthrough of this game I found on YouTube. So I'm pretty sure after the Forest of Fallen Giants, I'm gonna be doing the Knight's Tower of Flame. In which once I'm completed at least, I'll probably temporarily join the Champions Covenant in order to farm up the Ultra Great Swords that they can drop. Since I'm going to be buying the Item Discovery set pretty much immediately. And they'll serve as my temporary swords until I get proper swords. They're the ones I plan on using. And I'll use probably one of them pretty much the entire game. Until like the end of the DLC, which is where you get the female Ultra Great Sword. That's an upgrade material, right? Yeah. Well, shit. That was probably one of the worst things I could have possibly gotten. Also, I forgot the ladder. Shit. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not very good at multitasking when it comes to games. Either I ramble or I scream in rage, and that's basically all my multitasking does. If I actually kind of like this game, I might do a 100% playthrough on it. Like in the style of the Fighting Cowboy ones. Because the only one that I found, the only 100% playthrough... Sorry to insult you like this if you ever see this guy, but you're not super great at the game. And what ends up happening is he takes forever, so I don't really want to be sitting there in Dark Souls, especially where you can't pause, for like a good 10 minutes waiting for the guy to die like twice and then respawn and come back and find everything. It's just kind of annoying. And then the only other 100% playthroughs I found are the original Dark Souls 2. Because while Fighting Cowboy does have a playthrough on this game, like the traditional walkthrough, it's for the original Dark Souls 2. Rather than Scholar of the First... Oh, no, wait. Okay, sorry. I confused myself there. There is one in Scholar of the First Sin, but it's just a walkthrough, or more accurately, a playthrough, rather than a 100% walkthrough. Ooh, I almost fell off there. But jumping in Soul is always fucking... It always makes me nervous. It always feels like you're about to fall, no matter how you do it. At least it's better than having to spam the circle or B button. That's like one of my few problems with Bloodborne, is you still have that, which while it's minor, it's still incredibly annoying. The first weapon I'll probably switch to is the mace, once I open his shop. Assuming I don't know, the axe isn't that bad. The mace is just kind of busted though. The only reason I'm not using it is because I did start a solo playthrough on PS4, and I was using dual maces. I don't really want to repeat that, even if I didn't get very far. And you hear one of those fucking death frogs. I'd say I'm pretty decent at the Souls games. At least PvE and PvP, I'm complete dick. Complete. I don't know a good insult. I'm complete ass there. Considering, one, my shitty connection. I have an awful connection. I remember I downloaded Terraria before. It took like fucking 45 minutes. I don't know why it took that long. But that's a pretty good example of how awful my internet is. Considering how tiny of a game Terraria is, at least in terms of gigabytes. And I remember also trying to stream Pokemon Red, I think. And it looked like it was in like -1 frames. It was awful. So I can't stream with my internet right now. And I can't really play intensive games like GTA because my laptop's kind of old in the ass. So the amount of lag would be insane. Yeah, I definitely have time for Majula. So I'm gonna get everything in Majula real quick, and the video will end. More than likely, at least. One cool thing about Majula I just found out recently is that, at least on the PS4 version, I decided for whatever reason to forcefully despawn all the enemies. I'm gonna turn off voices because they're distracting. How do I do that? Okay. But with the boars in the corner next to where the Estus flash shard is, if you kill them enough times, different boars will spawn. First, if you kill all the small ones, you'll get medium ones. Then if you kill those medium ones, you'll get one large boar that does not respawn. It's kind of interesting. I wonder if that acts the same way with Governor of Champions. Because if you didn't know, at least from what I'm aware of, in the game, if you kill the enemy, like an enemy enough times, I looked it up on Google, and it apparently is 12, even though it sure as hell felt longer, or felt like more. They will just permanently despawn. But in new game versions, Bonfire Aesthetics or the Covenant of Champions, apparently that doesn't happen. I'm not sure how, since I haven't tested it, but if that is correct, I wonder how that affects the boars, because it does just make it so you never see the big or medium boars, or will those still spawn? I don't know. It's interesting. Some odd mechanics in this game, although a lot of them are just crap. Like, for example, soul memory. I don't know who thought of that, but they had a huge mistake, at least as far as I know. Because I haven't participated in PvP in this game yet. But as far as I'm aware, what soul memory does is essentially tracks how many souls you've spent or gained, whichever one it is, throughout the entirety of your current journey. Or not your current journey, of your character's entire lifespan. And only pairs you with players of similar soul memories. So basically, it discourages you from having a bunch of upgraded weapons to test and to keep owning at once. Especially since there's respecking in this game, it's kind of weird, because if you respec, you basically completely destroy your account if you try to upgrade new weapons, unless you go from like a temporary gimmick build or something, or to beat one boss. Basically, if you want to switch to an entirely different style of play, you can get fucked, basically. Because Soul Memory will ensure that now you'll only be fighting players who are probably higher level than you, or have much higher quality equipment than you. It's just weird. It doesn't make much sense to me. It also basically kills low level but high quality gear like accounts because of how late you get the ring that gets rid of. Because of how late in the game you get the ring that gets rid of. I don't know, actually it's... Yeah, because I'm guessing it's soul memory only souls you spent. No, it's just souls you've gained. Because I haven't spent any souls yet, but it's still, my soul memory is still above 0. Okay, that's dumb. Because that means, unless you get another player to drop you the ring, or you just get to the fucking tower thingy, I don't remember what it's called, without killing really any enemies outside of bosses, which in this game is tough because of the quantity over quality that this game lives by. Basically what I'm saying is that to do low level builds, you basically have to heavily handicap yourself, and that's dumb to me. Then again, I don't understand it fully, so I could be just completely wrong. I wouldn't even be shocked if I am. I don't know, it just seems like a worse system than Dark Souls 3. Of course, Dark Souls 1 was awful when it came to PvP, not only with the backstab crap. Well, so I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, it only tracks your levels, or it doesn't track your armor or something. There's something it doesn't track that's really key. It might be spells. But you could come in with like a super late game equipment, either, depending on which one it is, either be pretty much invulnerable, or one-shot everyone. Either way, it's not very good design. The only reason I'm doing this is because, well, I want to, and I can do whatever I want on my channel. I was originally planning on using the Explorer, but the only good things about Explorer are the fact you start with a Pharaoh's Lockstone, which is definitely a big positive, but I'm willing to get rid of it for the extra souls that I'd save. And also, because of the Explorer kit, which in total, I think gives you plus 100 item discovery, which is huge. I'm pretty sure that's the same amount as like a plus 2 gold serpent ring. Which is super useful. But it just is not really worth it. At least in my opinion, especially considering the Explorer set is available almost immediately with the Merchant in the Tree of Giants. Or not the Tree of Giants, Forest of Giants. Oh, that's one. I'll level real quick. And upgrade my flask. First things first. Ring thing. You get type like 36. So I can use the swords. Quickly. I swear. Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. Maybe I'm thinking of the Heights Tower. I'm not going to touch that area, even at the very start, until I'm done with the Tree of the Forest Fallen Giants, most likely. Because even though the knights there, other than the Hate Knights, are complete pushovers, I don't know. I just don't want to. Bandit really starts with high dex. Why do they start Bandit with high dex when they give him an axe? Isn't that a strength weapon? I don't know. I'll check in for a sec. Yeah, it's weird. They start Bandit with a high dex, but they give him a strength weapon. It's weird. It doesn't make much sense, does it? Well, that's it for this one. Hopefully I'll get this up soon, and I should be recording another one of these videos quite quickly, but I probably won't get these up until like 3 or 4 days from now, considering my completely doggy internet. But next time we will be doing Forest of the Fallen Giants, likely about half of it, probably up to the last giant maybe, or at least up to the first pursuer encounter, which I will be killing. Actually, I'll probably use a glitch to kill him. Maybe. I'll definitely back up my save, though. Whatever. Basically, next time we're doing the Forest of Fallen Giants, I hope you enjoyed this, even if I'm awful at this. And I hope to see you next time. Have a great day.